Here's why. We'll begin with Baylor and Kansas State in the Big 12 tournament. Baylor, huge victory last night. A wire-to-wire type situation, and we haven't seen Baylor look this good. I feel like, honestly, in 2025, I guess we haven't. Even that victory they had against Kansas was a huge comeback. This was a consistent throttling of the opposition, and you had a lot of help, right? You had play off the bench in the form of Jaden Nunn, 18 points. I think he was 4 of 6 from 3. Also, again, count on it like the sun coming up, right? Norshad Umir, the first basketball player ever from Nicaragua, as it was mentioned last night. We were reminded by Roxy Bernstein, goes for another double-double, 12 and 14. He just can, every time you turn around and pull up Baylor basketball on your Instagram or Twitter, there's another feather in the cap for Norshad Umir, whether it's like most double-doubles ever by an active player, most rebounds by an active player. I think he's like in the top 15 for most rebounds ever from a college basketball player. So what Norshad Umir is doing is amazing, and he is powering Baylor now into the postseason. This afternoon, Baylor takes on Texas Tech. I think that's another 7 o'clock tip. Baylor right now a 6.5-point underdog. One of the most important parts of Baylor's victory last night against Kansas State in Kansas City. One, well, let's start with the most impressive. They held Kansas State to, I think it was, I wrote it down, 3 of 25 from 3-point. Baylor notoriously all season long in their 3-point defense has been some of the worst in the Big 12, if not the NCAA. They have not been able to defend the 3. Now, when you look at the different lineup, you lose Josh Ojamuna, which really, really hurts, right? But in his absence, you've got more Celestine. You now have more Jaden Nunn, and you now have more feisty guys playing D around the 3-point arc. Jeremy Roach is like, you would have never thought that he would be sneaky, but now he's sneaky in a sense where he comes off the bench with all that experience, 2-time captain at Duke, right? Appeared in the Final Four. The guy knows how to win. And yeah, you could say probably not as highly anticipated, or he didn't deliver on the anticipation we have for him this year. Okay, that's fine. But in his inability to be all that we thought he was going to be today or this season, VJ Edgecombe, right? And Jeremy Roach, I have seen, and I've talked to people on the program, who he's done a terrific job of deferring to VJ Edgecombe. And again, we see VJ with 19 points last night. And it was an overall team effort. And you beat Kansas State in Kansas City, where they have a lot of fans. And it was a tough loss for